Hey, all, happy Monday. I hope you're going to have a fantastic week. I came downstairs. Trenton was already here. I'm running errand because I had a million things going on today. I thought I was going to be here like an hour ago. That didn't happen. I feel like you because I haven't even had a chance to take a shower. I don't even know if I have deodorant on. I'm not sure.
I don't.
I feel like you.
I don't. No, I don't. I usually don't. Well, when I'm at home, I don't want to waste my deodorant because I'm really by myself for most of the day. So why waste money on deodorant?
Well, that is true. That's good.
Yeah.
That's being very frugal.
I'm used to my own stench at this point.
Yeah,
but
cats, they don't mind.
no, heck, well, they usually stay away from me, so that probably explains a lot.
Well, anyways, I came downstairs and I saw this bottle. I've never seen this before.
Oh, you know nothing about this?
I know zero
Okay.
about this. All you told me is that we're going to record a couple of single bottle reviews tonight.
Yep.
That's all you told me.
That's it.
Okay. So I came down here and I'm kind of eyeballing this thing. It's like, I have zero idea. I've never seen it, know nothing about it. But then I looked on the label up here and it says Sir Davis.
It's my middle name. Well, not Sir Davis, but my middle name is Davis.
Yes. So now I know why you got it.
So this is Sir Davis. This is a rye whiskey, which I didn't know about beforehand. I ordered it online. I paid $89.99 for this.
So it is a rye whiskey? So
It is a rye whiskey.
I didn't even know.
Finished in sherry casks, which I also did not know.
I like that.
But here's the kicker. This is Beyonce's whiskey.
Oh, Lord.
You know, Becky with the long hair, the lemonade, I think. I don't really listen to Beyonce. Is that the Under My Umbrella one?
I think so.
Or is that Rihanna?
Oh.
Same thing. Same thing.
I wouldn't know one song.
So Jay-Z, I did a little bit of research because I was interested in this actually because it's a celebrity whiskey. I want to know how it came about. But Jay-Z started Douce with, I think it was Campari at the time, which is a cognac. I guess they split ties with him. I didn't read too much into that. But I guess Beyonce's throwing her hat in the ring with the Sir Davis Rye Whiskey. And on the back here it says, 4 generations after Davis Hoog made his whiskey on his land, his legacy is honored. So from what I read, this Sir Davis fella is her great-grandfather who was a legacy moonshiner of sorts.
Oh, okay.
So what he was making on his land, I would assume, is the moonshine or whiskey. Made whiskey on his land. Is moonshine considered whiskey?
No.
No? Okay.
I wouldn't think so.
In my mind, it kind of is, but
Wouldn't be for me, but hey.
So this says it is distilled in Indiana. Probably MGP.
What?
Finished, blended, and bottled by Davis Hogue Distillery Company in Houston, Texas. This is a collaboration with LVMH, who owns Hennessy, who also owns like Louis Vuitton and like all those luxury brands, Tiffany, Fendi, Dior.
A few things that your mom has?
Yeah.
Louis Vuitton?
Yeah.
I have none of that.
I don't understand why you would pay $5,000 for a duffel bag, but anyways, I'm very interested to see how this is because this is yet another celebrity whiskey.
You always continue to surprise me.
Yeah.
You do. And I saw the proof on there, and then I didn't know it was rye either, but I wasn't, like it's 88 proof, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm thinking, okay, that doesn't sound like Trenton. He'd jump on that either. So now we know.
So, and full disclosure here, I didn't, before I hit purchase on this, I bought this through Reserve Bar because I didn't know if Indiana was going to see it.
Okay.
I didn't even look up anything else about it. I didn't know what the proof was. I didn't know what I thought it was a bourbon.
Yeah.
I guess it's a rye, so we'll see.
Well, there you go.
But I'm glad it's a rye finished in sherry cask.
She's speaking your language.
Yeah.
Rye whiskey, sherry.
Sign me up. But no age statement and 88 proof. And $89.99. $84.99.
Look at that bottle. Well, the bottle
Nice bottle.
It is pretty nice, yeah. I'll give you that.
I would imagine with the designers and whatnot that Louis Vuitton has under their belt that this is no surprise that they came out with this luxurious looking doodad here.
Ribbed and yeah, I get it.
I don't actually even know what Beyonce's first name is. Or her full name. I can't imagine it's like Prince. I don't think his full name was Prince, right?
Bro,
Or Lenny Kravitz. Is his name actually Lenny Kravitz?
I don't know.
You're on a conversation that I know nothing about, so you could rattle on all you want to by yourself there. Can I say something?
Yeah.
When I get a first whiff, right up front, I get a really nice, a strawberry note or something like that. Probably coming off the sherry. It's kind of a little like a red fruit, but immediately goes into smelling like your trash can at home, at your house.
It smells like a jalapeno popper.
Jalapeno popper? Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, it smells
It's
weird.
very different. Very different. Now, I will tell you, first whiff, there's a really nice strawberry note in there. I'm going to stick with that.
I don't even get the strawberry note.
I mean, right off the bat, immediately, bud. And then it just goes into some crazy stuff.
It smells like if you left movie theater popcorn in your car, and then you it got stale a little bit, and you went back because there's this like buttered popcorn note in it, but it smells like a movie theater, kind of.
Your notes are better than mine. Now, I can't say it's strong. It's not, but to me, there's something a little bit rancid to me.
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit.
I would be curious as to what sherry casks they actually use. If like PX sherry, or if this is like an Oloroso sherry or something. I don't know.
Who knows?
But I'm scared.
Yeah. I wonder if they sourced the whiskey from MGP and then they finished.
Oh, in Texas, it's
Texas.
possible. Yeah.
Because if that's the case, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm wondering if a little bit of Texas funk comes through, and that possibly could be it too. But I don't know.
But even
Just talking out loud.
Even with like Texas stuff that I'm not a huge fan of, like
Certain ones, but yeah, I agree. No, I say there's certain whiskeys that I like out of Texas. There's certain ones that are just a little too funky for me.
Even the funky ones, I usually don't get whatever's happening in here. But it could be the combination or whatever's going on. But
I was just talking out loud. I could be dead
full
wrong.
send. No.
Tastes better than it smells,
It
as far
does.
as I'm concerned.
It tastes.
It tastes like a really young rye whiskey that's been finished heavily in sherry. That's what it tastes to me.
I still get. Oh, there's tasty notes on the back here.
Oh, perfect. People who know way more than we do, that's for sure.
Finished to perfection in sherry casks. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. A harmony of spice with sublime hints of fruit.
I get it.
Like
I get a little
nothing
bit of fruit.
ever before it. I can see that.
Definitely some spiciness there because I think it's a pretty young rye whiskey.
The nothing ever before it really stands out because I can honestly say that I haven't had anything that tastes quite like this before. I can't say that it's in a good way, but
How's it stack up to your Sagamore sherry you like so much?
I seriously cannot help but get this like cardboardy popcorn note on the palate and on the nose too a little bit.
For sure.
It's really upfront
Sure.
popcorn. Mom, you want to try it? You like
No,
popcorn?
but I have a question.
Yeah.
Now you guys did a
She had her
video.
hand up.
You had a video on celebrity whiskeys, bourbons, whatever. Are any of them, in your opinion, worth buying?
Brothers Bond cast strength is pretty good.
Yeah, and unfortunately at the time I couldn't find the bottle, but people tell me Terry Bradshaw's bourbon is not that bad.
Oh, really?
That's just word I've heard.
We tried to get it, but we didn't end up finding it in our
Couldn't find it
area.
in
I
our-
remember when it came out.
To answer your question though, honey, most of them really aren't. Most of them charge a little more than standard pricing too, because it's got their name, on it. So usually, that's what with the really young whiskeys, I get that cardboardy type thing too, Trenton.
I'm really struggling to pick up any rye characteristics in this at all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I could see a little bit of strawberry, but it really just it tastes like a young bourbon.
Correct. It really feels like a very young whiskey that was finished heavily in a sherry cask, because you will get some of those fruity characteristics just a little bit, then it evolves immediately into young, not so good stuff.
I'm trying to find something in this that like I could positively say about it, because just because it's a celebrity product doesn't mean we want to trash it or anything.
No.
But when you have something
If it was great, I would tell you it's great.
I feel like there's a lot of stigma around celebrity whiskeys, and I think there's a reason for that. This kind of shining a light on that, because $89.99. There's no age statement. It's 88 proof. It's a cool backstory. I mean, if her grandfather was actually moonshining on his property or making whiskey on his property, and they're kind of tying this back to that heritage, cool story.
Sure.
But for a company that I think LVMH is like one of the top 10 richest companies in the world, to have the financial resources and the all the other resources that they have, and to come out with something like this and charge somebody $85 for it, That's just sad. This is, I'm not going to say this is a drain pour. It's going to look cool on the shelf, but this is never in my wildest dreams something I'd recommend you purchase.
It'll definitely look very good on your shelf once your bar's completed.
Dude, it's just popcorn. That's all I get.
Yeah, it's a little different. It's young. Let's just face it.
It's bad. It's bad. If this is MGP, I'm sorry. MGP, I love MGP, but with no age statement on here, you're definitely probably right.
Yeah.
That it's a younger product.
It's not, in my opinion, it's not horrible. That's just me. You might think so. It's not horrible. The sherry kind of bails it a little bit because you will get some, but it's too heavy. It's just, you could tell it was heavily finished so it could mask some of the disadvantages of the whiskey that was sourced.
Would you rather drink this, or would you rather drink the Chris Stapleton Traveler whiskey that came out earlier this year for half the price?
This.
Actually? Mm-hmm. Really? Wow.
Well, to me, the Chris Stapleton, the Traveler whiskey, was just boring. It was just like, there's nothing wrong with that either. Please don't get me wrong. But to me, you asked me a legitimate question. To me, that one there was just boring. It was just super light, and not a whole lot there going on.
The marketing story around that too didn't make any sense at all.
No.
At least there's maybe some verifiable legitimacy here.
I guess it's the sherry that carries me over a little bit that I would say yes to this. But now you're talking price too. Now we got a whole nother. You just said simply would I prefer to taste this or that. So.
Yeah, I also can't think of any rye whiskey for this price point that I would say that you should purchase this instead of.
Dude, you bought that Sagamore sherry finish whiskey for roughly about the same price.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Not
even comparable.
I would never buy this. That's just my thoughts. If you purchase this, let us know what you think. I mean, I'm being hard on this, but I'm very disappointed with it.
I'm not severely disappointed, to be honest with you. I've had worse celebrity whiskeys.
Does Baby Hudson have a rye?
I don't know. Please don't bring that down.
Let me know, and we'll do a little side-by-side.
All right, guys, that's all we have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this episode, another episode of Celebrity Whiskey that Trenton's blessed us with today.
You're welcome.
Thank you, buddy.
You know, I just wanted to take one for the team, take one for the community here, so that, you know, we bought this instead of them.
You're such a good guy.
You know, I try. I really took the raw end of the deal on this guy here. So, if you tried it, let us know what you think in the comments.
Please do.
I'd be very interested to hear if somebody loves it.
Yeah.
Somebody might, and I'm happy for you.
There you go. All right, guys. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly, and I have a feeling if you buy this bottle, you won't have a problem with that. We'll see you next time right down here with Trent and me in the good old basement bourbon bar.
Wait, what did you say? I just like zoned out at the tail end.
You were just waiting to do this, weren't you?
No, I was thinking like Beyonce and her team might be able to find out where we live. Since it said something bad about
all I said, as always, we ask you to please drink responsibly, and if you buy this bottle, I don't think you'll have a problem doing that. In other words, you're not going to have too many pours of this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got you.
You know, the poor kid. He's got to get up all for early to keep up with the old man.
Yeah, I just can't do it these days.
All right, guys. See you next time.